What's going on, guys? RyFlawless here, bringing you another Flawless Clips video, this time featuring True Fear, Forsaken Souls Part 1 on the Nintendo Switch. This video is going to be a little bit different than Flawless Clips videos in the past. Instead of spotlighting several clips, this is going to be more about the review, so more of me talking, less of the game audio. But without further ado, let's go ahead and go take a look at the game.
We were very close with my sister. And then shortly after our mother's death, she just disappeared. It was almost 10 years ago, and I have never heard from her again. What could have happened to her?
So this game is a point-and-click adventure title that includes horror elements. And I'm not a big fan of point-and-click adventures. They don't really entertain me all that much. I don't like having to look at every single aspect to figure out a puzzle, things like that. But this game in particular adds some elements that make it better for someone who, like me, who doesn't necessarily enjoy the tedious kind of puzzle-y work. If you play it on easy mode or on A mode, there's hints. If you play on the easy mode, you can use the hints over and over, and that'll get you through the story quicker. Because my interest in this would be the story. It would be the horror elements that are within this game. So you got your hints, and then to save you even more time when you figured out puzzles, things like that, you can click the map and jump from place to place. So that is a cool thing. And there's some cool cutscenes that add to the horror. And it's overall a very dark kind of feel to the game. And that's kind of cool. Like, even the hint button is a little creepy doll. But let's go take a look at some of those cutscenes so you can see that type of horror it has.
Asylum. You are now being connected to the next available representative. Please hold.
So sad you didn't come see us. I guess we'll have to come see you now.
Alright, guys, so what do I think of this game as a whole? And how do I feel it fits on the Switch? So, point-and-click adventure games, in general, I think do have a place on the Switch. I think having a touchscreen makes these games more appealing. Because on a PC, it just makes sense. A mouse, point, click, boom. On a regular console, PlayStation 4, Xbox, using a controller, these games have little to no appeal, in my opinion. But when you add the touchscreen, it makes it more appealing. It gives you more of that mouse-like point-and-click gameplay. And this game, does it have a place on the Switch? And I would say yes. There's nothing wrong with beefing up the horror genre on the Switch. And for people who enjoy these point-and-click games, this can be a very enjoyable title. That being said, though, I don't feel like the horror aspects are as fully developed as they would like them to be in this game. I feel like the CGI cutscenes just don't really look modern to me. Not that it's bad. It's still dark. It still feels ominous and spooky. But it still feels, I guess, not quite modernized. It's not horror-oriented enough for current horror fans. And it feels a little bit outdated to me. But if you do like point-and-click adventures, I don't think this is a bad option. Do I think there's better options? I would say yes. If you want to spend a little bit more, Yesterday Origins is on Switch. I would definitely check that one out. And if you're looking for something a little bit cheaper or you're into indie games, Bold Boy right now is on sale for $1.50 on the Switch. And it's not an expensive title to begin with. So that's another one to check out. And it has a lot of great acclaim behind it. So those are two options I would definitely pick prior to checking this one out. I think those are better options. But if you've played those, or you don't want to spend as much money as Yesterday Origin, or you don't necessarily like how Bold Boy looks, because this is a little bit more serious, less cutesy than Bold Boy, I would definitely give this a shot. And there's a demo, so if you want to check out that demo, definitely do that. But if you like what you saw, guys, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. You're all flawless, and I'll see you next time. Bye.